Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Kelsey.
Someone went playing in the sprinklers. First thing this morning, the sprinklers are going off. We got up earlier today than we usually do. I don't know, Chelsea just woke up and said she was hungry, and since she hasn't been eating much lately. Oh, you had your hair legs. I said, all right, let's go have breakfast. And the sprinklers are on, and so she went running through the sprinklers in her pajamas. Did you get all wet too? You look all wet. Yes, you do. Somebody has enough energy to play today. First time since Thursday, Friday, whenever she got sick. Actually, in between, there were a few times when she did have little bursts of energy, didn't you? And she would want to play, and then she'd get really tired. She woke me up at 7 a.m. Chelsea never gets up that early. She woke up at 7, and then we snuggled in bed, and then at 8, she's like, I'm hungry, so... And she hasn't really been eating much since she's been sick. Uh-oh, now you gotta go get it. And so I was like, oh, I gotta get up and get her some food then, because anytime she asks to eat, I'm like trying to get her to eat as much as I can. Mommy was really nauseous this morning, but then like nothing's happened. I just feel yucky. And then Daddy-O came downstairs this morning and he's like, I got a sore throat. So it's making its way through the house. That's
you're grounded.
So far, Alex seems to be fine, but we were all in close quarters. We were all together in a hotel room, and all those germs were like, if we're gonna get sick, we're gonna get sick. Like, there's no avoiding it. All right, so we are going to do a test with the girls to see what they hear. We'll talk more about this in a minute. So I'm gonna play a sound clip.
Okay.
Keep it to yourself what you hear, and then when I ask you, tell me what you hear.
All right,
okay?
so don't say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud.
Okay.
Well, actually, we'll let Chelsea go first and say it out loud, and then you can say what you hear. Are you ready?
Yep.
What's he saying?
Ellie?
What do you hear?
Kelly?
What's it sound like?
Kaylee?
Kaylee?
Well, that would lean towards more towards one.
One, okay.
Sound like they're saying yowie or yelly.
I'm still hearing Laurel.
So both girls hear Yanny. Okay, so it's either Yanny or Laurel. Last night, Michael and I were on the couch, and he tweeted something about, who are these people that hear Yanny? I hear Laurel. And I'm like, and everybody, it's all over Twitter. So I'm like, I need to find out what this is about. So I put my headphones on and I heard Laurel. And we're both like, how would anyone hear Yanny? This morning, I'm downstairs eating breakfast. I listened to it on my phone, just like we just did with the kids. I heard Yanny.
But what did you just hear now?
Laurel. It switches on me. So earlier, I'm sitting here eating and I'm like, what?
You're half deaf as it is anyways,
no,
though.
I heard Yanny and I'm like, how is this possible? Because I swore it was Laurel, and then just now I hear Laurel, and both girls hear.
So it's something with the
Play
E.
again. I hear Yanny play as day. Plain as day. Plain as day.
Is it Yanny or Laurel?
Ellie?
And now I'm hearing Laurel again.
I haven't heard anything but
But
that.
I can't see, I don't know if it does that switch thing, but I can't see how it could be Laurel. It doesn't sound like Laurel at all.
Okay, so I was wearing my headphones on the computer last night. This morning I had it just sitting on the counter. And I was hearing Yanny, and now it's back to Laurel again. I'm losing my mind over this. And so
I've got my mind. It's Laurel.
I know, and then I thought,
Or mom's wrong.
but see, now they hear Yanny. How bizarre is that?
How can you? There's L's.
Hold it and
L's.
Hold it and hit play and see what you hear.
Wool. Not E.
I'm still hearing Yanny.
Oh my god.
How can the...
Is it the way is it like with the volume, if you like adjust the volume?
Some people said it has to do with like the speaker you're listening to it on, which makes sense because my computer and my phone have a different speaker.
I don't know.
Now
I'm
back
hearing
to
it on the
Laurel.
phone. I heard it through my headphones.
Now I'm back to
Let me turn the
Laurel.
volume down.
Turn it down and then put it on the counter.
Still hear
Laurel.
Laurel. All right, Michael's trying to put it on the loudspeaker, I guess. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
But the one time that I heard Yanny, it was real quiet. It was sitting down on the counter, and I think it was just the angle of my speaker or something. Oh, I heard it. I still hear Laurel.
Still Laurel.
Yeah.
I still hear Yanny.
What do you hear?
Daddy's text message is what I hear.
Mom's.
Or,
Mario.
I can only hear Yanny.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm thinking Laurel in my head and trying to listen for Laurel, and I still hear Yanny. So.
And what made me hear Yanny earlier? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know how. There's an obvious L.
But what you don't understand, because you haven't heard the Yanny. Me, out of the blue, it was like all of a sudden I heard Yanny, and then I focused again and I heard Laurel. So maybe like just don't listen, but like have it in the background.
I can still hear
It was the most bizarre thing ever. I was like, oh my gosh, I hear it. And then it went right back to Laurel.
L. Laurel.
That's all I hear now too.
There's no E.
I've flipped back. I got to experience the Yanny
You know what
momentarily.
it sounds like though? It sounds like yammy, like yammy.
Yeah, someone else said that they heard yammy.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like now that I'm
Oh,
listening to it more.
I'm
and more.
tripping. This is crazy. So Chelsea is wanting a fudgesicle, and they come stuck together in two. Why that happens, I don't know, because it's not like you're going to eat both of them.
Well,
But-
do you remember, and I don't know if they still did it, remember they used to be actually stuck together?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Not separate packages.
Because then we were like, as kids, we were like, heck yeah, because that meant almost like having two. And so you got like more portions. But these are individually wrapped. But then the plastic is like stuck together. I don't know why, but I'm going to use it as an excuse to eat one. And Michael, when we were in California, he went to C's Candy and got some of his little chocolate things, which he must be hiding very well because I have not seen them since he bought them. What?
I just literally posted that on Instagram.
I know you did, and did you see what I commented?
No.
I said, where are you hiding them? I haven't seen them.
Not telling.
Not telling. It's okay. I know that he really likes them, and I'm not going to eat his candy. I do need to get something sweet from the store. Probably some Dove chocolates or something, because I don't have any good chocolate right now. Which I know, which normally is okay, but lately I've been wanting something a little sweet. I was doing really good up until we went on our trip, and then now all of a sudden I'm like, my sweet tooth is back and I want to start eating sweets again.
You saw nothing.
So I just noticed, so the neighbor next to us used to have that sycamore tree and the hurricane blew it down, and then he planted another banana tree, I think is what he did.
Wait, why doesn't that look like a banana?
If you look right there, there's a purple, like a big purple thing. It almost looks like a football.
Yeah.
Inside of that is bananas. So that's how they grow. And then those purple leaves will fall off, or they'll kind of spread out. And then the bananas will be exposed. But if you look, I'm kind of wondering, if you look kind of at the, where's my finger? At the top right there, the branch that's connected to, it looks like it has some tension, like it's really heavy.
That's how bananas grew.
Yeah, we had banana trees when I was a kid, and that's how they grow.
We didn't. We went to the grocery store. Bananas didn't grow up north.
All right, so kind of a fun fact. Behind our house, when I was a kid, my parents built our house, and behind our house we had a pool, and then behind that we had a little banana tree garden. There was like several banana trees in there, and that was actually our drainage system for our house. Like some of the water, I think from the kitchen sink or whatever, drained into that banana garden and fed the trees. So I think we had like a garbage disposal or something, and all that food would go out there and it would work as like a compost to take care of the banana trees. I don't know the science behind it all. My dad must have done it, I don't know. But we used to grow bananas like crazy, and we used to have a whole bunch of trees that had those little purple pods, and we'd get so excited because that meant that we were gonna have bananas growing soon. So the bananas are growing inside of that pod, and we'll have to keep an eye on it and show you guys as it grows. I just hope that that branch holds up. We've had a lot of winds and rain and stuff, so I wonder if maybe something happened. Or it could just be the weight of the bananas, because that's like a really big, I'm calling it a pod, that's probably not the right word for it, but that's like a really big thing, and I can see one of them is starting to open. So that'll be exciting to kind of watch the neighbors' bananas grow.